Welcome to SANSU. Today is June 27th, 2016. Welcome to SANSU. I mean, people that come to SANSU are welcome to be here. And we sort of opened it up for substance use because it could be huffing gas or whatever the case. I don't really care. Some kind of substance that you put into your body. Come on in.
We don't judge.
Yeah, we don't judge. We're here to just make you feel comfortable and safe, and pizza and pop, and I just want to sit down because I had too much pizza. Yeah, I know. Look at you. Oh yeah, pizza. Hey, and if that's what you want to do for now. Hey, if that's what you want to do for an hour and a bit, then this is a safe place for you to do that. You can feel safe. Dougie does it all the time. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Unless he had a Twix bar, I wouldn't touch him. So, anyways, come on in, sit down, relax. So, anyways, we put together an executive committee of peers. Brad, Tammy are on the executive committee. And who else is on that committee? Jen is on that committee, and Sherry and Grace. And in their absence, if it continues, we kind of keep a little bit of an idea who's here and who's not, because that executive committee, the day we had the original vote, so the day you weren't here, Tucky, I thought you were a shoe-in, buddy. But now you're here, so the ones that have been absent, so we need to fill those voids because we want to have a good, well-rounded group of people that that's stable, solid, and have a voice, right? And so then Ron and I can sit in the back of the room, take notes, and you guys dictate what's going on. You guys take the direction, right? And that's what we want. I've been standing up here for 6 years, man. And it's time that it's an idea where people can run a peer group themselves or lead it. So anyway, there's a few topics, I guess. There's one that this one really scares me. Is this one where it's W18 drug that's coming here, not here. There's some controversy where, okay, so maybe I don't have a W18 test kit, or if there is one or isn't, but I can sure see that the accelerated rate of people dropping, and you see it too. And also, for what I've been told is that we're on pace now, at this point in this year, we're on pace for 5 times the overdose deaths that we had last year. So not twice as much, not 3 times as much, not 4, but 5 times the amount of overdose deaths. That's not including ones you get to come back from. That's ones where you've used, you're dead, you're blue, and they take you away with a shovel, right? So this one here has all really got my attention because of the fact it's so potent. It's like crazy, So the other one is that fentanyl, and then
what about the Special K? They're starting to bake it in to make the heroin look brown. They are. No,
Special K, ketamine is starting to call it. There's another one they call it strawberry Quik. Because they're mixing strawberry Quik with ketamine. And so, for the younger crowd, they're starting to get involved with this one especially.
What is Special K?
Ketamine is a drug.
Tranquilizer.
Yeah. And so they call it, and they get a street name Special K, like Special K, this is breakfast cereal. Well, it's not so special. So,
No,
and then they call it
ketamine.
Yeah, ketamine.
Ketamine is a sedative for horses.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, or they call it, like you said, strawberry Quik. Where they're mixing strawberry Quik with the ketamine. So, to make it, it's just like, they start, people, using vapes to get off of cigarettes, right? And then how come you got bubblegum flavor, watermelon, chocolate bar? Hey, they're targeting, even though it's illegal, they're targeting lower, you know, kids that are underage, and you know, with a nicotine dose in it, right? So they're skirting the, you know, you have to be 19 to buy a pack of smokes, right, from the store, but you can go to the vape store, although now you're supposed to be 19 when you go in there, or anybody can bootleg for you and go get your, you know, you get a vape and then you get the juice and it's got 21 milligrams of nicotine in it and you're good for weeks, right? So, anyway, so number 3, our favorite, bylaw. We've got to do something about this because it's just gone to, you know, we've kind of focused on drugs and stuff, but the thing is, what about the barriers? Just of, I'm going to say, probably I'm not using correct words, but a simple existence without a whole bunch of unnecessary interruptions of your day. You know, like people going out of their way to cause you. Yeah, so, you know, like, yeah, just to treat people, regardless if your day, is the highlight of your day is to just have a peaceful day in the park with your sun on your face and whatever you're doing, or, you know, whatever it is, but not someone say, hey, you kids, get out of here, or taking your personal belongings and continually tossing them, right? When you have a bylaw, the works yard and the RCMP coming on a daily basis, and then more throughout the day now. And then they got this room here at night is a summer shelter because the mandate is to get people up off the street. And then every morning all they're doing is they're coming in the morning and tearing down stuff and you know, throwing it in the garbage, right? And so I'd like to get to the bottom of this. And Ron, we might have to spend a Saturday on the strip here. And yeah, I would sit here and wait for them to
that camera back.
wait to come back to take her stuff, and then I want a receipt for it, and I want to know where it's going, and I want to know when I can collect it, and then we'll go film through the process of did it actually make it to there. We'll flag it, and then we'll make sure that it goes from there, right? I think that would be a good test because, you know, I really don't think it's going to any holding pen. I think it's going straight to the dump.
Okay, Brad, what happened to your stuff? Did they give you a receipt for it?
No, I went up and I said, I want my stuff, and they said in the paper that they hold it for 2 weeks before they take it to the dump, and I said, well, where's your yard? He told me where it was. I said, I'll meet you there. He goes, no, no bother.
What was it? Where was the yard? 144 and 64?
148 and 64.
48?
In 64, that's up on my place.
Yep.
We'll go find it tonight. We'll go find this yard.
Yeah, let's see what it is there.
148th and 64th. I would see if there's a yard and how do we access it. And we'll just see my stuff's in there. And how do you know? Well, they didn't give me a receipt.
Well, they took it right to the dump anyway.
Yeah.
But they stop on the way and dig through it to have a look to see what they.
See what you want to take home?
To see what they can village.
Well, just like tow truck drivers, man. I've had them rifle my cars before. All of a sudden, my stuff goes missing. I go to the yard to pick up my car and go, hey man, where's all my stuff?
Where's my speaker?
All of them, yeah. Where's my sunglasses and my wallet? So, anyways, number 4, overdoses. Five is Fraser Health. Oh, great.
That's a war that's never ending.
But we'll drop by on this one, number 6. So anyways, okay, so let's go down special K, W18. I mean, this thing here, you know, you're not using the loan anymore. Nobody's using the loan anymore.
But they do, I see other people, they do.
There are people coming here from other places in Surrey to use because there are kits on the street.
Well,
Is
the
that true?
safest place OD is right here on this block.
Right, okay.
Best block OD.
Yeah, if you're planning on using dope and you don't know what you're using, you come here, right? Okay, alright. Okay, bylaw, that's sort of we're gonna touch on. I mean, we can take that up with the city. I can send a couple of inquiries that route. Overdoses, has anybody seen an increase of that still?
That's kind of leveled off.
Just sort of, but people are going down daily.
Yeah, don't you know
It's
that?
not an increase, but it's sort of like however many a day, 5, 6 a day.
It's a constant.
It's just too many. One is too many, period.
Oh, I hear it. I hear it
Yeah.
all the time.
Where,
Yeah.
down here?
Pardon?
Down here?
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
can imagine what
All the time.
Steve goes
Someone
through.
went down right outside here.
When?
Someone went down in the bathroom in here.
Yeah.
The day ago.
Alright.
The day ago.
Anybody wanna start saying something, or, or talking a bit, maybe? Anybody? Let's go around the room, let's say, introduce ourselves and what brought you here then. Here, sir. There's any airplanes on the strip.
I just went down and said, I don't have to downstairs.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't live outside, and I just reacted
Yeah.
that way.
Alright. And, so like all the stuff that's on this board, I don't think anybody in their entire lifetime, if we started at high school and spent their entire life trying to understand all this. But all we try to do is get some layman understanding of a little bit of basic stuff, so like, if we can stop any one of you from stepping on a grenade, or your friend stepping on a grenade from the information you get here tonight, you go tell somebody and they tell 2 friends and so on and so on and so on, then that's what we want to do. We
Yeah,
don't.
it's like getting the word out.
If you get, yeah, and the word back, right? We want the word back. What's going on? We want to know. So then this stuff here has been going on for way too long, and they've just escalated it, and they've proven it because I know I'm here every Thursday night, and this room, like, used to be a cold weather shelter, like when it hits 0 degrees or below, which means you freeze to the ground, right? And you can die. I mean, so this room turns into, and now throughout the summer, it's just aesthetics. It's for the looks, right?
Yeah, make the public happier.
Well, I mean, so what? This room fills
9, 10,
Eight
12?
men and 2 women.
8
Oh,
men
so
and
it's
2 women,
10.
so 10. Okay, so 10. So it's good for 10 people, but it's a drop. And here's the thing. This is a private or a society that tries to help, right? And this is the space that they can offer, where you have the city of Surrey, you have a health authority, and you have a vacant lot next door. If you frame that in, even with a tent and a wood floor, put some porta potties and some piped in a sink or 2, you know what I mean? You know how many people could sleep in that area? If you bunked them, if you bunked 2, like a bunk bed, and I'm gonna say 500.
Well, there is a program that the director over there is looking into buying some of those, trailers
Oh yeah, just park them in there.
and parking in there.
The containers, you mean?
Overseas
Yeah.
containers would be great.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're looking into it. But
Good.
the problem is between here and the other building,
Yeah.
it's city property.
Yes, this whole bit, the front room, the vacant lot, and this piece of property here, it belongs to the city. But they have a lease with the city from years back, that in order for them to move them off this property, they have to have, provide them with a similar or same piece of property. And the best thing for them, 'cause it would be like this building was that was like a rooming house, and upstairs is all a rooming house. So what happens is, and this has been gutted to, accommodate offices, but it was just like next door, it's just apartments, right? So everything's boxed in and not really big, and like everything's old, and it's what they have. They're working with what they have, so you can't make any, a 747 out of balsa wood, but you can try, and they're trying. But if everybody looks to them as they're not doing it, but the thing is, they're the only ones that are trying to do it, right? With any degree, so, and they're right here, and so whatever it is, you kind of like, okay, we want you to be the best you can be, and we want, so when somebody finally opens up their purse and says, okay, here, look out, go get a new building, and you run it because you've been doing so well with basically, whatever you got. So you kind of, it's sort of a mix of feelings, because sometimes, they're a little hard and stuff, and then the other times you go, well, for the last 3 days, they've given me a place to put my head down, or they've given me a meal, or a place where I can just sit down, right? Versus, everybody just
A
not.
little bit helps.
Everything, right? We were just talking about that before the meeting. So anyway, so that was pretty much it for me, I think. I'm gonna make this one my personal
Good dinner.
Well, no, not, hold on, I think it's better, see, that's where we're wrong. And the way we engage the people that can help us here is in a professional manner where if you use profanity and have a whole bunch of, strike posters, it's too late. You've already lit them up like a Christmas tree, right? Say, privately, we'd like to have a meeting with you to discuss this internally. So you're letting them know that we're gonna talk to you first, and if things don't get hammered out and we come to some kind of solution, then I'm giving you notice that on Monday morning, be prepared, there's gonna be a bunch of people outside your office door and the media. And that's the last thing they want is, because then nobody wins. We don't win, everybody digs in the trenches and then no one wants to shake hands anymore, right? Because you're too far apart. So if we can massage that into a collective, working together, then we got something that we can work with. Does that make sense?
Well, the words you use usually, yeah, but yeah.
I'm not the best speech, I don't write my speech. But yeah, that's the sort of idea, I guess. So is there anything else you guys want to add, talk about? Ron?
The only thing I can think about is that bylaw thing is becoming a big pain in the ass out here.
Well,
Guys out here.
well, here's the thing.
No, let's be honest about it. Bylaws, toothpaste in my book. Because when I come out here, they're very professional, they're very nice, and they're not gonna, and then as soon as I turn my back and I'm gone for a couple of days, they're throwing people's shit out, and,
Immediately.
as soon as they see me, everything's perfect.
Maybe we need to come down here undercover.
I think so, I think I better send a couple rebels at
What,
you.
he's gonna have to what, dress?
Oh,
up
just
like
come down here and launch her.
You just have to come down here with a camera on your shoulder and a tripod.
I did.
Yeah, I saw, you did, yeah.
I have my camera with me and everything, and everything's going hockey-dory. As soon as I disappear, it seems like all this shit starts up with Brad and that.
That's the only
But
day
why
you
not
can't
hand
stay
it to
that
somebody
way.
that
Oh,
you
my
can
fault.
trust?
Oh, come on.
And just hide.
I got a $600 camera. Who am I gonna give a $600
I
camera
should
that
not
I can
run it
trust?
off.
Yeah, just shoot it off your phone.
I would still.
Shoot it off your phone, we're good.
I would still continue to.
From the actual SANSU board, and then we'll have one written from the executive committee, and also a petition signed by the membership. And we'll just bring it to the meetings for the next little bit. Now again,
Communications and nothing happens,
I
Exactly.
don't know when to tell my stories to.
hey, okay, hold on. Brad's story? Actually, we'll do it after the meeting, we'll tell the story. So funny. Can we get it in a chopstick and a pizza box too? Okay, so we're done here? We're done? Yeah?
Well,
Are we done?
Yeah?
we don't want to bite off too much of it, any one time.
No, okay, well, it's tradition, it's SANSU that we stand and remove our hats, and we have a moment of silence for people who have paid the ultimate price that, if you feel that hey, your hat's gonna come off. So if you feel that you've lost somebody that's passed on, feel free to voice their name now.